Snohomish High School here, head coach for Glacier Peak, Brian Hunter, 9th year. Well, here we go again, Coach. Another year, another set of kids. We talked a little bit earlier. The good news is you're in 4A, and Stanwood isn't in your division.
Yeah, Stanwood, there's a lot of great teams in 3A. But, 4A is loaded too. I haven't even thought about league yet. We're just trying to get through tonight. So, but a new league is fun. New teams to play, new challenges. So that'll be fun.
Tonight, again, new kids. You got to win at Ballard. What are you looking, it's so early, we talked about conditioning. What are you looking for tonight for progress?
We just want to get better. It sounds simple, but we want to play the game complete, 4 quarters if we can. That's really difficult to do in high school basketball. These are 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, and so we want to play as close to 32 minutes as we can. We really want to play hard, which sounds simple too, but our program has been built on playing really hard.
And lastly, a big night here at Snohomish High School for your good friend and who was with you there, Jim Wilson. I knew that was probably tough, but at the same time, you're super excited for him. They don't have a lot of coaches in the 50-some years here in Snohomish. So what's it mean to you to be here as home opener tonight?
Oh, it's great. I played here, so
that's it, right?
This gym, I had some incredible memories in this gym. My goal was to always play on this court. So, and he was the same way. Jim played at Snohomish, so I couldn't have picked a better guy to take over for Bone. I love it that Jim's doing it. He'll do a great job. He's passionate about it. They're lucky to have him. So I hate losing him, but if you're going to lose somebody, you want them to go to a place like this.
All right, well, we have more coming up. We'll talk to head coach Jim Wilson. We'll see how he's doing in his home opener. Thanks a lot. Good luck, and we'll see you the rest of the season. Take care. More after this with the tip-off on STSPN.
Awesome. Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate that. Hopefully you can hunt down Wilson, and we'll get to see some little more interview before we get to the main event, Ron.
Main event's coming up, John. Glad to have you here tonight with us. Scott's doing a great job as always down there, kind of corner those coaches. So we'll see where he is with Jim. I think he's got him lined up down there.
I'm just glad we're inside because the weather outside is awful.
Yeah, it's raining out there.
It's definitely basketball season.
All right.
Welcome again. Thank you, Ron and John. So, Mr. Wilson, the day has finally come. You're a head coach. Of course, you've been a head coach before, but how cool is it? Your alma mater here at Snohomish, your home opener.
Super excited. I'm honored to get the job. It's a fun environment tonight, so it's going to be great.
Now, you got an all-star staff here. Come on, you got All-American John Brockman behind. How did you pull that off, sir?
We just ended up connecting during the summer, and he asked if I was interested in having some help, and pretty tough to say no to that. He's a great addition to the staff, and he's doing a great job with our guys. So, yeah, it's fun.
Well, good. And you know a little bit about Glacier Peak basketball being there. You had a loss against Jackson, always good, tough. You got some kids, some new kids, young kids are trying to get your system. You've done this before when you're head coach. What are you looking for tonight specifically?
Like I've talked to my guys since the start of the year, is just playing hard. We're going to make a lot of growth because they're learning the system, and it's tough to learn something really quick. You got to go through some growing pains. So for us right now, it's just playing hard and competing and getting in all we can.
And lastly, Darius Johnson. Boy, he is fun to watch. He never met a shot he didn't like from what I saw in Jackson. Well, the kid moves from Sacramento. Talk about Darius for a second.
Darius is a great athlete. He's got a good feel for the basketball game. He's a good creator. We got to get him so that he takes good shots all the time, but I think he's got a lot of potential for us if we could just rein him in and get him to do what he can do.
Awesome. Hey, good luck tonight. Congratulations again. We'll be back with a tip-off. It's the Panthers and the Grizzlies right here on STSPN.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
All righty, it is time for basketball. Scott Ohsman, John McLean in the wedge. Ron Henthorn here with you, and the 5-tool player, Snohomish Panthers. What a fun night. It's good to be back in the gym, boys.
Yes, it is. It's good to be out of the rain. 3:40 left in the warm-up. Ready to go.
Glacier Peak, Snohomish. What a fun night for new head coach Jim Wilson here, his home opener. I mean, everybody knows everybody. He pulls in John Brockman, the All-American, who played pro ball. You know, what do you think tonight, Ronnie? What do you think you're going to see?
I think we're going to see a little bit more out of Panthers than I thought we were going to see, because they were up against Jackson last week. Jackson is probably a team that's going to go to state this year, so a tough team to open up against. And quite frankly, I think that we're going to see a little better game than I think we anticipated some scores.
And McLean, what do you think about Glacier Peak? You haven't seen them much. They had a win on Tuesday night in the opening over Ballard, 61-50. They got new kids, and if you haven't seen Austin Petts, look out.
Yeah, I'm ready to see some action. I like what I see in warm-ups. Just by warm-ups, I think GP is going to win by at least 15.
Oh, my goodness. But they haven't lost yet in this series. Now the flip here with Glacier Peak going to 4A and Snohomish in the 3A. And in basketball, it's a 3A, 2A. So it's just a monster league. In the 4A coaches poll, guys, on the Everett Herald, Kamiak was number 1, GP number 2, Monroe, Jackson, Lake Stevens, Cascade, Mount Vernon, and then Mariner. And in 3A, Snohomish coming in at 9th, and Stanwood, of course, number 1, joking with head coach Brian Hunter. He doesn't have to hit Stanwood again.
He's probably happy about that.
Yeah. No one wants to see Stanwood because they got a lot coming back as well. But Austin Petts for Glacier Peak, it all starts with him, the senior, just fast as a whistle with the ball. And then they got some other kids. You talked about Bobby Martin, Seaver Southern, a lot of familiar names from the gridiron for football. 7 points for Southern. But he's his point guard. Talking to Brian Hunter before the game, he likes it if you can get Petts off the floor. He likes having a 6'3" point guard.
Why wouldn't you?
I'd like to be a 6'3" point guard.
Make it big. At 6'2", I was the smallest guy on my high school team, and I wasn't the point guard. I was the off guard.
Yeah.
You like having big boys.
Well, tell me a little bit about Darius Johnson. I understand he's a transfer in here this year, Scott.
Darius Johnson came in from Sacramento, family moved here, and talking to Coach Jim Wilson, I said he is an exciting player. He's fun to watch. He's dynamic, great athlete, but you could tell Coach Wilson would like him to have a little bit more thought on his shot and look for the open player. So, yeah, I think he's going to develop. I think he's going to be fun. He's going to be good for Snohomish. They come off the loss, 71-50 against Jackson, as you mentioned, Ron. And Darius had 19 points against Jackson, and he was leading all scorers. And on the flip side, a familiar receiver name out of the GP, Bo Burns, 19 points in the win on Ballard, or Ballard, as you say, Johnny
Yes.
Mac.
When you can, you should mispronounce names of things.
Oh, believe me.
Nice going, John.
I mispronounce names like all day, all night. So just getting ready. We have starting lineups here. We're glad you're with us on STSPN.
Well, the winner of the hair contest is Darius.
Yes, he's got a great looking do.
Sweet do. I wish I could sport something like that.
There's no doubt. We will step away briefly. We'll come back and join. We have Glacier Peak Snohomish basketball on STSPN.
Remember the heat last spring and summer? GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric can add AC to most existing furnaces, and typically with a one-day install. From repairing electric or HVAC problems to installations, GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric is your Snohomish and North King County premier Lennox dealer. Contact GNS now for a free estimate and mention this ad to receive up to $1,700 in cash rebates when you purchase a Lennox air conditioning system. So why wait? 425-341-0759 or visit gsheating.com. Want the best? Call GNS.
Back here from Snohomish High School, the Panthers and the Grizzlies. This is a tradition, and we want to thank our new great partner, GNS Heating and Cooling. We're going to have to try some products, Johnny McLean. We like to sample these heating and it's like the
all the
the
heating
stuff.
and cooling products.
Yeah,
I just
heating,
didn't know
cooling.
what products you were talking about.
GNS heating and cooling, HVAC stuff. Don't you need some HVAC? Everybody does.
Yeah, I just don't need any hair products or anything like that.
And it's going to get cold. It's already getting cold. So
It's damn cold. Going to be some snow this weekend.
yeah, I mean, it's real simple. Heating, cooling, electric, anything you need, gsheating.com. 24/7. Again, you and I can't get over the availability of these service people.
Yeah, 24 hours a day. That's just what I need. 2 o'clock in the morning, I need the guy to come over and service my unit.
You just never know when McLean will call, or anybody in the McLean household. Ron's so smart. He's done this so many times. Very, very quiet. He knows when to be quiet. So the starting lineups, and now we're going to step away for either, I think, our national anthem. A good treat here at Snohomish for the Panther band. Got the band going, the student section. It's a nice crowd over there, gentlemen. I'm impressed, especially with the Pac-12 championship going on.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of people thinking about the football game. We can probably update them on that later. But speaking of hot and cold, Scott, I think it's going to be hot and cold out here on the court tonight. It's high school basketball, and who knows what's going to happen.
Conditioning is still in the early part of it. Both coaches saying it's always going to be an issue here early in the season.
Yeah, but I mean, GP's got a bunch of kids coming up from football. Those guys should be in good shape already. So
same with Snohomish. A lot of familiar names. Cole Bride in there. And Josh Johnston, one of the best receivers, all Wesco receivers, coming off the gridiron. He'll probably play football, I would imagine, on Saturday. And then you have the McDaniels, Caden McDaniel, number 54, the big fella. So here we go. Glad you're with us. Noah Foreman there in the middle there. Glacier Peak in the blue, and goes to Darius Johnson to start. Drives, and there's Petts. Sandifer with the drive. Here comes Martin, and he'll draw the foul.
Martin going hard to the hole there. He was throwing his body into it.
Martin, the 6'3 junior. When we talked to watching him at his freshman year, started varsity a freshman, thought he could be very special. And head coach for Glacier Peak, Brian Hunter, saying he expects him to do very, very well and be one of the better ones in the league.
Just got to make his free throws.
Got to.
Did we establish that they're free?
Cole Bride gets the foul, first one, misses that. There he gets it, and that'll
Now he's dialed
draw first blood here. 1-0 Glacier Peak. There's Darius Johnson.
Kid can dribble.
Goes down under. Bride tries to take in Foreman, and Foreman doesn't like the call.
That's because it wasn't a good call.
So now both teams, one team foul each. Cole Bride heads to the line.
Now they're probably going to try to keep things in control here a little early and call them a little close to start with.
And he gets the shooter's touch, John.
I thought that was called the lucky roll.
Oh, well, some call it that.
Unbelievable bounce.
It's hard off the iron.
6-3, he nails that one too. 2-1 here, early going, 7:33 the first quarter. Scott Ohsman, John McLean, Ron Henthorn, and Cole will sit down.
Snohomish with an early lead.
Very early, and Josh Johnston comes in. Thank goodness he wears number 24 on the hardwoods as he does outside. And there's Seaver Southern, number 10.
Bo Burns.
Deep ball for Burns. Ooh. Burns misfires there, but Bo Burns, he was the leading scorer, 19 points in the win against Ballard.
Noah Foreman already out with 2.
They hit Noah 2 early. Nick Bates checks in. We'll see how many different players we see tonight. You see Darius Johnson up front.
GP, I think, is deep. I think Hunter will just keep subbing kids in as he needs, right?
Kevin Seth, the errant shot there, down the other way. Bo, he likes it, and Bo Byrne hits the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, nice pass from Seaver. Way to get his head up and look downfield.
3-2 Snohomish. Darius, the leading scorer against Jackson. He runs the show. Pets on him.
Yeah, you're going to see them switch up between Pets and Seaver.
Cavan bounces out. Bo Burns doesn't believe it, but it'll stay Panthers basketball.
Seaver not as quick as Pets, but he's crafty.
Yes, and Pets is crafty. AP, wait till you see the Wizard at work here. Inbounding, shot clock at 12. Just gets it in to Cavan. Back out now. McGregor.
In and out.
Nick Bates there for the rebound, and here comes Austin Pets. Austin hit a 3-ball Tuesday night against Ballard.
He's going to have to do that. Going to be outside all the time. So
there's that tough elbow pass. Boy, how many years have we seen that in the GP system?
Wasn't really open.
Turnover for GP. So Tristan McGregor there, number 12, 6'1" senior. Not a lot of size on the court tonight between both of these teams.
Nope, pretty small.
Sandifer 3-ball.
Set shot.
It was a set shot. Back up, Cavan. And they're not getting any loving tonight, Johnny.
Nobody is so far.
5:54 in the first quarter, 3-2 Snohomish.
Sheriff keeping it pretty tight.
Southern gets it to Pets. Now he wants the alley-oop. He goes to him in a pretty play.
Looks like they retained that from years past.
See one more time. And Pets is an assist machine as Southern D's up there. DJ, Darius Johnson, splits the defender, tries to go up, and he gets it. What a nifty little work there.
Yeah.
Bates in his way.
Was trying to get the foul, but didn't get it.
First 2 tonight for Darius. Comes within 1 early going here. Seaver looking for a pick from Martin. Now gets it to Bates.
Ooh.
Bates!
Got picked.
Down to McGregor. Here's Johnson.
Pets.
Speaking of picking the pocket, Pets, that'll get caught for the foul.
He's smiling. Must have done it.
Healthy crowd tonight.
Big crowd. Student sections are full.
They are. Excellent. Fun band here, and it just joined us as Darius misses his first, not happy, but big night, home opener for new head coach Jim Wilson, taking over the helm from longtime Ken Bone. Only the 3rd Snohomish Panther boys head coach in 50-plus years. That's something. They keep him around here.
And this is what you should be doing on a Friday night.
Nice spin there on Johnson's ball.
Good
as
rotation.
Darius now 3 on the night, all knotted up at 5 with just under 5 to go in the first quarter.
Slow start to the ball game, but it's early in the season.
Burns
not afraid to shoot. Nice rebound.
Martin with a pickup.
Bobby working hard underneath.
3 for Bobby. Petts dives and he's scrappy, ties him up. Good defensive play there by Austin Petts, the senior.
Petts was going after that like a wrestler. Did you see him go down? Thought he was going to take a single leg takedown.
How many points? Ron? 1, 2?
2.
What move is that? Hopefully we have the 5-tool player, Todd Elvig, has teased us in the preliminary scheduling with some wrestling. We'll see if we get through.
Everybody loves wrestling.
Tim Boyle, break it down, Boyle. He's excited.
Petts got to shoot.
Yeah, he's wide open in the paint. 20. Well, I guess they're going to get a new shot clock here under the basket.
Yeah, kick ball. This is a scoring opportunity. Set play under the bucket.
Seaver with it. Finds Petts outside.
Didn't work.
Petts has put his dues in. He started out, been JV for the last 2 years. Actually, freshman year got some time on JV. Had a couple moments called up varsity last year. Seaver.
It's tough when you got upperclassmen in your position, in front of you. There's not much you can do.
9 on the shot clock. Seaver. Petts thinks about it now. There's a 3 ball. And there's a tie up underneath. Burns and Cavan going at it.
Burns got the worst of that one.
I'm going to say it's Snohomish basketball.
Nice.
And Petts.
Oh, but gets stuffed.
McGregor right there to meet him. Here comes Darius. Deep corner. Got it. Sandifer. Kyle Sandifer fires the home Panther crowd up.
Big 5-point swing on that little exchange.
GP in the blue. Back over here. Southern. Too much. McGregor with a rebound. Pushing. Kyle again fakes it to him, and he's going to get an offensive charge.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like Bobby Martin moved his feet to me.
Probably should have dished it there to Sandifer. Sandifer had the hot hand. He likes that deep corner. Panthers now with a 1-point lead, 8-7 with 3:11 left to go here in the first quarter. High school ball, baby, on STSPN. Glad to be back in the gym.
Yeah, these kids are just getting warmed up, too. There
Great backdoor. Martin.
Classic. And no help from the weak side.
5 points for Bobby Martin. Martin, a junior. DJ working it. Sandifer thinks about it, goes down low to Bride, back out. That's Cavan.
Comes off. We got something going on.
And underneath the basket, there's going to be a foul.
McGregor.
Well, they're called a foul on Tristan McGregor. 3 apiece on the foul board for both teams. 2:30 left. Now GP up, and there's a 3-ball from Martin. He is feeling it early.
Gotta like that. Feed the beast now. Just keep giving him the ball.
8 points for Bobby. Darius the other way, getting hassled. Here's Austin. Seaver. Done.
We get a timeout. Need to plug the hole in that.
Jim Wilson, the new head coach for the Panthers, calls a TO.
GP off to a run there.
They are. Austin Petts, they turned them over, they tilt the court, and they're up 14-8. We'll be back with more on STSPN.
Yeah, speak.
Back here, McDaniel's Do-It Center. I love McDaniel's Do-It Center. I tell you,
I love going in there, and they reorganized on me, so I had to go shopping a couple extra times just to get the lay of the land.
But you want to talk anything you need for Christmas? I mean anything.
Oh, yeah. It's all
the
there.
holidays, I don't care. There's LED lights coming out every corner. And it's the greatest deal in the world. So go to McDaniel's, downtown Snohomish.
Get your Christmas on.
Cavan back out, 18 on the shot clock, feeds it deep. Here's Darius from the corner.
Not going to fall.
Too much. Bates.
He's fouled.
And probably going to catch Bride. Bride second. So they're not going to let him play? Is that what they're saying, McLean?
They're going to keep it tight. The ref's going to keep this game reeled in from the beginning. It's not going to get out of control. They're flexing their muscles.
GP won in a doozy, 54-53 last year. You see Martin trying to get more. This time not enough. But Petz gets the rebound, goes to Bates. Wow, the smallest guy under the tree.
That was the nice little toss after that board. He knew he shouldn't go back up, right? Everybody was wanting to block that shot.
He knows better. 16-8 now with 1:11 in the first quarter.
That's just smart.
They extend. Cavan on the far side by Martin. A good block there. Good hands by Bobby.
Bullet pass down the middle.
Panthers. 9 on the shot clock now. McGregor. And he has to earn that, and they're going to say it's a jump ball as Bo Burns in the middle of it.
Ties him up.
Nice beard, though, in McGregor, don't you think?
He looks like his name.
Tristan McGregor.
Yeah. If he doesn't talk with an accent like that, he's messing up.
3 points in the Jackson loss. 6'1" senior for Tristan McGregor, and he's going to take a seat. And Armbruster comes in, 6-foot senior. He had 7 points versus Jackson. Jackson again looking tough, reloading as always.
Bo Burns outside with the ball. Martin in the corner.
Working
out, little hop.
Working on this near side. 15 on the shot clock. Finds it. Petz underneath. Doesn't like it.
Got to go up with it.
Petz outside. Fakes it. Burns. 3. But Southern resets the clock. 20 on the shot, or 20 on the game shot. Just the gimme won't go.
That's with a nice pass to Southern, though.
Burns again.
Oh, they can't get anything to fall.
Still getting the rebound.
They're having fun, though.
Many attempts. Petz, 2 seconds in the corner. In and out.
Hunter's smiling. We can play offense all night this way.
That'll do it for one. Glacier pick up 16-8. More with the second right here on STSPN.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, you not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife, Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, we are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
You're in the lead, right? With an 8-point lead.
We were just talking. Go ahead, Ron. We're going to try and put his audio up. Ronnie Henthorn, the wedge. That's better. I got you up as much as I can here, but
I think the show got me down, but that's a little better there. Right?
there you go. What were you saying, Ron? Get it out.
Get it out. I'm saying I can't hear myself. It's a good ball game we got here. You know, 8-16 at the end of the first quarter. Not a high-scoring game, but a good scoring game.
But if we were talking at the break, McLean, there's no doubt head coach Jim Wilson said, we got to rebound the ball, fellas.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you just can't let those kids just shoot all night and get those offensive rebounds and reload.
Spoiler alert if you're watching the Pac-12 championship, Cole Bride. Nice move, good footwork.
And that's what Snohomish needs to do every time down the court.
4 points for Bride now. Gave you a warning, Washington. There's another alley-oop. Seaver can't
Seaver's got to get that to fall.
But he breaks it up going the other way.
Did you see that? Oh, he stepped on the line.
Ooh, Burns.
And he whipped that behind his back right to Pets. Did you see that?
That was
hit him in the numbers.
If he had stepped on the line, we'd have had a highlight reel there.
16-10. Darius Johnson inbounding. Here comes Brewster. Nice left.
Yeah, very well done.
Huskies up 14-7 with 46 seconds left to go in the first half.
Excellent.
Austin Petts at the helm. Over to Seaver. Boy, they got a two-man game going early so far. And Bobby Martin leading all scorers with 8. Seaver underneath. They're going to get Seaver for an offensive charge. Great job there by Darius Johnson to get in the way.
It was a nice pass, though.
Yeah, Seaver's not worried about coming down.
Seaver's first, 4 team fouls apiece here. And Purcell, some substitutions here on the Panthers squad.
Looks like we got McGregor getting bandaged up.
He'll be back, tough kid. 4-point lead, the biggest was 8 here after 1. Darius leading the charge. There's a deep ball and he nails it. Kyle Sandifer, his second 3-ball tonight.
And just like that, 1-point ball game.
Who's on that guy, huh?
Nobody.
Bates back out to Seaver, now looking for the pick, but he goes the other way and he'll draw the foul there on Armbruster, his first tonight.
Seaver will take the ball out. Let's see if GP can score on this.
A lot of changes here, not only classifications, but the way they're doing playoffs now. Opened it up to 12 teams for the playoffs at 3 different gyms, and it's an RPI system. As Petts, the top of the key, and that's Purcell in for the ball game over. The shot no good, and Bobby Martin tries to get the rebound, but he picks up a foul instead.
He's calling him with the body, I guess. Looked like he was straight up in his cylinder to me.
Tell me more about that RPI system there, Scott. What does that mean?
Well, it's just like in college, a little bit different, but 25% of your, it's an algorithm. Everything's an algorithm. It's big data. It's in the cloud, Ron. I'll tell you about it here as Darius.
Not revs per instant, huh?
No, it's
and a turnover.
And here's Petts. Martin.
Oh,
cannot get the roll, but another offensive. And that's 2 right away for Bobby Martin.
Good defense.
Very good.
Bo Bird's checking in. Going to give Martin a rest.
So I believe it's 25% goes in is your record. 50% is the record of the people you've played and who they played and their rankings. And then the 25%. And there's a great rebound battle there by Josh Johnston.
Purcell comes up with it.
5:27 left in the second quarter. Go ahead, Ron.
A little slapping going on in there, but no foul call, so GP comes out with the ball. There's another foul call.
Purcell
got it stripped.
Can't hang on to the peach, and there's Darius Johnson. It was looking like GP was getting away with one, but or stretching it out, and here comes Snohomish. The Panthers bringing it 1. Deep ball that time. Sandifer gets it partially blocked and backed out to Southard.
Lays it up nice and easy this time.
He got the block and got the basket.
6 for Southern. Darius, a fall away.
He ran into a brick wall.
Southern hits the deck. Purcell back the other way. Bride thinks better, finds Bates. Back into Purcell. Good jump stop with a left in the cup.
Let's keep that kid in the game. That was a nice move.
That was a sweet little move.
6'2", senior, and another Panther turnover, and that's driving new head coach Jim Wilson nuts.
Bo Burns caused that one.
2015 GP on top, 4:25 in the second quarter.
Armbruster going to take a seat. Oh, no, he didn't.
Pet's the general here this year. Glacier Peak making it to the district final game, losing to Stanwood by 1 in a tight one. And Stanwood is just bringing back everybody. They are scary this year. But they're in the 3A, 2A classification. Snohomish has to deal with them. So a whole new world here for these Wesco teams.
It's been all man-to-man tonight.
Purcell at the elbow. Petz drives, and he gets there. Petz so quick.
It's the first 2 for Petz, but he's got about 4 or 5 assists out there, so he's running the show.
He's producing.
They find Armbruster. He's got height, and he makes him the height pay off, and he comes right back. Interesting matchup there, height-wise.
Yeah, he's got some long arms, too. Armbruster does.
22-17, 3:32 in the second quarter. Bo Burns from 3. Nothing but net.
Now he gets one to fall. He's been waiting to warm up.
First 3 ball tonight for Bo. Finally just get it back. McGregor, deep. Sandifer likes it. It's not over the register. He hit one earlier from there.
Sandifer doesn't jump. Set shot.
Well, you remember Seaver Southern when he was younger? He had that fun set shot from deep. I mean, right, he walked in the door, it was a set shot.
He was shooting from his waist, too.
He had a lot more hair then, so
He really did.
had to make a difference.
Had a great year on the football field this year.
He had a lot of hair because he can.
Yes. The last of the Southern trio here at Glacier Peak in their short 9-year history. Purcell on the left, 12 on the shot clock. Spins left again.
Oh, doesn't go.
Nice move.
Pretty move. McGregor going deep. Sandifer.
Purcell comes up with it.
Another turnover for the Panthers. Fast break. Southern. Boom.
3 ball. 28-17. 2:26 left in the half.
Darius Johnson, their leading scorer against Jackson with 19 points. He's held quiet with 3 tonight.
He still has had an impact on the game, though.
McGregor goes deep and can't get it. Here comes Petz. Look out. Southern the beneficiary one more
Seaver
time.
even back on defense?
He took off after the shot.
We used to call that cherry picking.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
that's what it looked like.
He's pointing though. Look, he's very official out there. Seaverd. Josh Johnston. Little right-hand runner. And now all of a sudden it's gone dry for the Panthers. Here comes GP. Ooh. McGregor smiling, but Austin, see if he's all right.
He's good.
I think McGregor's going to get called for the clip on that one.
Ooh, and Petz is a little wobbly getting up there.
He'll be all right.
They stretched the lead again here, 30-17. John, go ahead.
I didn't hear a pop, so I think we're good. I'll let you know if somebody injures a knee.
And that is your superpower, is
Yeah.
you can hear over everything.
I'll feel it.
Because you know it too well. You've seen it.
Well, I've done it twice.
Second foul on McGregor quickly, gentlemen. And now Panthers in the bonus, and they'll send Pets to the line. Misses Bride. He gets it. Now he needs help. GP having a fruitful summer, played very well in their summer tournaments, even though they were missing a lot of the football players. Panthers just kind of getting together. Jim Wilson talking to them before. It's a new system, new coach.
It's working pretty well so far, though.
Darius.
Nice addition, though. They'd be a completely different team without him here.
And the senior, Cole Bride, it's a nice shot there, mid-ranger from the stripe. 55 seconds left to go in the second quarter. This first half, 30-19 GP. We've been tied. We've had a lead of 1. And now 11 here, our largest. Southern. Bo Burns loves it.
Loves it.
He loves it even more. 8 points, 2 from behind the arc tonight for Bo Burns, who's coming off a 19-point performance in the win against Ballard Tuesday.
Looks like 20 seconds left in the half. Seaver with the pick.
Misfire ball. Bates. And he will go to the line as he was hacked on the way down.
Nice pass from Seaver, though.
They are hard charging. The minute they get the ball, they throw it down.
Attack. Why not? And they're active on defense, too, right? I mean, there's nobody sloughing off. Everybody's moving. They're in your way. Like to see that.
Second team foul, our second personal foul on Darius Johnson. Bates hits that. Bates, Nick, 14 he put down against Ballard. He's been playing basketball a long time. Good looking stroke from the line there.
Yeah, 35-19 now.
10 seconds to go here. Let's see, get a shot off.
McGregor, Bride, and it's Stucco ball. Go get it down there, get that, Johnny. You can do it. You got leaps.
Not anymore, I don't.
Isn't it good for a half a point?
Come on, when are those bionic knees going to get installed?
Dude. Well, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Be nice to be able to jump again.
Bates picks up the foul, sends Bride with 6 seconds left, and Bride cannot find it.
Yeah, I don't think I can even grab iron.
How about net?
Oh, I get the net. That's not a problem.
First foul on Nick Bates, and Bride can't get that one. Purcell with the rebound. Here comes Pets. 1 second. Floater, nope. That'll do it for the first half here on STSPN. 35-19 GP. Back with halftime and much, much more. You're watching Western Conference basketball on STSPN. We'll be back right after this.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
last spring and summer, GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric can add AC to most existing furnaces and typically with a one-day install. From repairing electric or HVAC problems to installations, GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric is your Snohomish and North King County premier Lennox dealer. Contact GNS now for a free estimate and mention this ad to receive up to $1,700 in cash rebates when you purchase a Lennox air conditioning system. So why wait? 425-341-0759 or visit gsheating.com. Want the best? Call GNS.
halftime here at Snohomish High School, home of the Panthers. The home opener for brand new head coach Jim Wilson, not going how he would love it to go here in the first half. He had moments. Scott Ohsman, John McLean, Ron Henthorn, John. The Panthers hung there. They tied it. They brought it within one, and then all of a sudden, they didn't know what hit them, and GP's up 35-19.
They got hit with a little bit of a tornado there. GP just kind of tore through them for a little while.
They hit him with the 3-ball a couple of times, and that kind of knocked him down a little bit.
And then I think turnovers too, right? I mean, GP's defense, everybody's clawing and scratching on that defense, right? And once the stuff starts breaking loose, it's just hard to stop, you know.
Bo Burns he got hot early, but they've kind of spread it around. Seaver Southern has been the recipient of some awesome assists. He leads all scorers here in the halftime with 11. And Burns with 8. And on for Snohomish, they've shut Darius Johnson. He is a fun, electric player. He is the general. They're so much better with him. He had a big night on his opener against Jackson tonight, quiet with 3, But
Pets has kept him in control, right? He's kept him under control.
And speaking of that Jackson game, we're going to show you from Tuesday night, Brycich at the halftime buzzer. Here he goes from the half-court line. Got it.
That's 3 points.
That's 4. It's a 4-pointer. Good game. That was simulcast on KRKO, now 1380, also 95.3 FM. Steve Willits, he sounds so good on FM.
Willits?
Willits is on there, the prep show on Thursday night, also Tom Lafferty. And we're back into action here.
One thing I noticed looking at the stats at halftime there is that the Panthers only got 4 players that are in the scoring class there, and that's not bode well for a team game. They only have 4 scorers.
Sandifer and Bride, there's a shot brought down by Darius Johnson. Gets it over to Sandifer. Sandifer was 6 points so far, and Bride was 6. Cavan now to McGregor. Wraps around.
McGregor with a good dish, but just didn't materialize the entire play.
And Bride working on Bates. Nice job by it. Bates gave him everything he wanted. Here comes Martin the other way. Bo Burns. It's tipped. Great defense by McGregor. Bo sitting on the deck. Darius McGregor. Boy, he made that harder than it had to be, didn't he?
he amped up the difficulty level there for a layup.
That's his first 2 tonight for the senior. 35-21, just started the third quarter. Glad you're with us here on STSPN. Seaver Southern drives.
Doesn't get it to fall.
Bates.
Put back. Sweeping up. He's been doing a good job since Noah Foreman's been sitting.
6 points for Bates.
Have we even seen Noah since he went out?
We have seen, no, not since he came out. He had a brief appearance. He got 2 fouls and found the cushion chair. Bride up top with McGregor. McGregor from downtown. That's the other thing. Offense and defensive boards for GP. They've been there. Bates on the other side. Now see if they slow it. Bates from
3.
And he got it.
And he's happy about that.
Nick Bates rips it.
Big
Nick. Baby.
Well, it's 5-2 so far in this quarter for GP, leading on scoring.
Wilson.
40-21, 6:08 left in the third.
Wilson has to take another timeout. Let's flip over to the girls' side. We got some exciting things, Snohomish and Glacier Peak. Glacier Peak starts out with the 3 D1 athletes, and our reporter, Ron the Wedge Henthorn, was on the court in the zone in that loss against Stanwood. Tell what happened.
Well, it's hard to say what happened in that game, but I'll tell you what, it's an opening game against a good team and probably a little bit underestimated. The Stanwood's really quite a good team, so I think it's probably an eye-opener for the Glacier Peak girls, and they got that one out of the way, and I hope that they'll pick it up from there.
You'll see Glacier Peak here on STSPN as well as Snohomish. Snohomish starts out with a win over Monroe. as Darius Johnson flies in, and they're going to say it was off him. He cannot believe it.
And he's right.
Halftime replay, Rob coming over, already in the area of critical commentary on our refereeing. Steve
he was unimpressed with those 2 early fouls on Noah, just the way I was. So
Martin
put an excellent take, and he just doesn't stop. He doesn't worry about people being in his way.
setting up the high pick and roll, kind of duped him and then took it to the rack. Here's Darius, and he's getting all he can handle by Austin Petz.
Petz is in his shorts.
Sandver back out. Seth.
Well,
Cavan can't do it. A good rebound there. Seth with one more time. Cavan looking for help. Gets it to Sandfer. Sandfer was thinking about it.
He was thinking about it. He liked that 30-footer.
Petz comes way out. 42-21, 5:04 left.
You can do that when you got wheels like Petz.
Cole.
I would have been backed up in the key.
I would too. I would have been. Bride goes with the left. Can't get it back here on the other side. GP basketball, Austin Petz
in the corner.
Looking for help. Now he's got trouble. Found Bates down low. Right hook. Are you kidding me? Give him an H.
What can he not do?
Give the ball to Bates.
3 balls, working inside. He's got it all.
That was crafty down low. 44-21 now, 4:38. Snohomish needs to find something here to get back in this. Sandfer maybe from the 3 ball. Greger. Whoa! Just in front of us. Bates the other way.
Not going to fall. Bo with the rebound.
Nice look.
Oh, beautiful pass.
Seaver. The dish to Burns.
Now we get a timeout, I believe.
10 now for Bo.
Burns is wide open there.
McGregor almost had our headset on and took that one from downtown. My goodness.
He could have sat down on you, right?
Could have. More with this. Let's hear from Speedway Chevrolet in Monroe.
That
After
Speedway
this,
Chevrolet
more.
is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family. That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
All kinds of stuff, yes. Lee Johnson, happy to have Lee Johnson Chevrolet and Speedway Chevrolet in Monroe. We were just talking. The McLean family, proud owners of a Chevrolet.
Yes, daughter Megan has a Chevrolet. And we were just saying
Megs?
Megs.
Yeah.
She's got one. We were saying that you need a new truck and we should go down there and go shopping.
We should. I need a new truck. I need a truck. I haul all kinds of stuff.
You can get one
Things and stuff.
You can get one of those that has dents in the bed.
Yeah.
No.
That'd be good for me.
That wouldn't be a Chevrolet, would it?
You want one without dents.
That's
You got to put the dents in yourself.
Back to basketball.
Darius Johnson, he's scored a little tonight. Deep ball, can't get it. There's Cole Bride, left hand one more time.
A little out of control there, fellas.
And you can see Darius, a great shooter, 19 again against Jackson. He's trying to find his rhythm here. Austin Pett's been all over him, and that time he had a wide open, but it was from long downtown range.
Yeah, you got to get yourself some space, and you're not going to get space with Petz chasing you.
Inbound to McGregor. There, he gets it on a roll, goes in, and he'll draw the foul, and that's what he is very good at. Great first step, and Darius will go back to the stripe.
See if he can knock these down. He looks a little dejected.
He does. Down on his dopper there a little bit.
Put these free throws in, he'll feel better.
Martin gets the foul, his third. Darius with 3 points so far in this context. 3:53 here in the third quarter. And he's just having an off night.
Happens early in the season.
Snohomish next Tuesday, they go on the road and face a very good Kamiak team. And Glacier Peak has their home opener next Tuesday against Meadowdale, and Darius knocks that one down.
First points of the second half.
4 for him, 46-25, 3:47 left in the third.
Glacier Peak keeps this up, they're going to have a good season.
Burns doesn't get the roll. Good rebound there by Cavan. Oh, and
Nothing over back even.
he was on a tightrope. Great hustle by Johnson.
It's a scrum.
My green, red, what is it, the wrist on wrestling? You have your green and your red?
Yep.
We got to do some wrestling.
Where's Boyle?
Boyle can't wait. He's practicing at home.
Nice. Is he watching college matches or something? And
He's probably watching football and not listening to us, I'll tell you that.
Well, it was the Boyle Suicide Hotline after the Cougars' performance in the Apple Cup.
he's probably watching some old high school tapes on VHS.
Yeah. His old Wilson Rams.
Yeah.
Martin with the steal. Here comes Austin. Burns. Boy, they flip it around the horn quickly, don't they?
Might as well. Make the defense work.
Getting the play called in there from head coach.
Brian Hunter looks on here. Bates.
Short.
First miss of the second half, but good
Let him
hustle.
go after it, though.
Panthers have numbers. And Seaver misdirects that pass. Now he's back. Bates!
Let me tell you, I'm impressed with Bates.
Put me on the bandwagon. I'm all about Nick Bates. He is a player. Armbruster takes a shot back out here to Cavan.
He's got like a Larry Bird feel about him.
Yeah, he kind of does. And there's an elbow for Seth Cavan. But Bobby Martin gets the foul, and Bobby has got 4. Savvy move there by the senior Seth Cavan. So Bobby will take a seat.
2:18 left in the third. GP up 48-25.
Armbruster.
Bates with board.
Did you see how high Bates got up there?
Yeah.
He did.
He was up by the glass up there, above the rim.
He's a bounder. Southern now calling out a play. 2:03 left in the third quarter. 48-25. Glacier Peak on top.
Purcell was wide underneath. They didn't want to give it to him.
Burns.
Bo's got it. Knocks it down.
Bo Burns, I tell you what, they got a lot of kids who can hit.
Well, it looks like everybody can. Who hasn't scored? Everybody that's got in has scored, right?
Yeah, Foreman has got it. He has not scored, but you're right. Petz has 2. Purcell, who now is, you'll see him jogging down, he's got a couple. Southern with 11, Burns with 12, and Bates with 13, and Martin with 10.
You got to cover everybody that's on the court, right? There's
tough.
no holes.
Bates!
Oh, I thought it was going to drop. Got the board.
Nick must have been hearing us. He's getting a little too full of himself. Purcell losing the handle. Here come the Panthers. Cavan. Armbruster, though, and there is Petz. Unbelievable.
Oh, you see that pass?
Oh!
Squeaking it through.
How did that pass get through there?
Nobody was looking. Got him with their pants down.
Southern with 13. Darius Johnson trying to find a high fly ball, 3-ball, but no good. And, of course, Mr. Bates there for the rebound.
Bates just with good position.
Burns attacking.
Oh, he gets fouled.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Armbruster there will be charted with that foul.
Snohomish got to find some way to get some offense going.
Well, they've only got 2 players scoring this half, McGregor and Johnson. And Johnson's got 1, Raiders got 5. They aren't scoring at all in the third period.
Noah Foreman comes back, and Nick Bates sits down and gets a nice applause, as he should. And here's Trey Lawrence, number 4, just about in your screen there at the top of your screen. And what a story for that young man. Had a horrific head injury accident as Bo Burns hits that. And Trey Lawrence, it was touch and go there for the youngster. And it's miraculous he's even up and walking around, and even more so that he's out on the basketball court. He played against Ballard the other night, and here's Josh Johnston, takes it to the rack, no good. And Armbruster gets down with the rebound. Here comes Darius. Double clutch, and he's denied. Petz. Trey! And he finishes! Trey Lawrence! What a comeback!
Crazy. That's awesome. Look at him smiling.
Get the whole bench up cheering for him on that one.
Take another look. Trey Lawrence coming back from, he was in the hospital for weeks. Tough family situation. Actually, a lot of the community chipped in to help out, and he drains it. The old-fashioned way there, 3 for Trey Lawrence.
He looks good. We're going to see some more from that kid.
Hunter's thinking, actually, talking to him before the game, by January, Darius, a tough shot at the buzzer here, and we'll continue that Trey Lawrence story when we come back. After 3, 56-25, GP on top. You're watching Western Conference basketball on STSPN.
Remember the heat last spring and summer? GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric can add AC to most existing furnaces, and typically with a one-day install. From repairing electric or HVAC problems to installations, GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric is your Snohomish and North King County premier Lennox dealer. Contact GNS now for a free estimate and mention this ad to receive up to $1,700 in cash rebates when you purchase a Lennox air conditioning system. So why wait? 425-341-0759 or visit gsheating.com. Want the best? Call GNS.
More on Trey Lawrence. Had a horrific accident. I was just talking about Coach Hunter before. He's 6'5". He's got a lot of length. And he was talking about, you could almost see Hunter's eyes just brighten a little bit about by the time they get to January, the progression of Trey Lawrence with that length as they pressure, and also on the offensive side, he's excited about Trey Lawrence.
Oh, yeah. Just look at the kid. I mean, he moves great. He looks like an athlete, just looks like a basketball player. And you can see on that last play, the kid's got skills. All he's got to do is get, healthy and get some minutes under his belt.
Playing point guard right now.
Yes. Point guard at 6'5".
Yes, he is. Got a 6'5"
Gonna put
Lawrence
Pets underneath.
And 6'3" with Southern to your backcourt. Oh. Noah Foreman, the pass to nowhere.
Noah's just trying to get back in the ball game. Get back in the swing of things.
He's got to get a sweat going again.
Yeah. Probably cold. Frozen cold.
6 points for the Panthers in that third period. Not a very impressive start.
No. And Foreman, that was a rare turnover for the Grizzlies tonight. The Panthers have been forced into many, and that's been part of the downfall here we head in the fourth quarter. 56-25. And that's unbelievable defense. Sandefur trying to take it. Here's Trey Lawrence. Smooth! Oh! Foreman, the putback.
Foreman's first point for the night.
See Lawrence go to the hole, though?
Yeah.
Darius.
I'd be wearing a helmet.
Yes. That's a good point.
Well, Lawrence would normally make that shot. He'll be making that shot a lot this year, I think.
Boy, he was smooth, though, going to the rack, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, just wait. I bet that kid touches his elbows on the rim.
Probably see a dunk out of him before the
Yeah.
year's over.
He's going to get an open one, and everybody's going to come uncorked.
That's on the
And
ground.
Pets, the little up and under floater. Burns with a rebound. Pet's always pushing, looking far, but it's broken up by Armbruster.
Oh, don't throw that ball back underneath the bucket.
Johnston there.
That's dangerous.
To help out. Here's Cavan. Purcell on him. There's a long ball there. Can't get it. Sandifer.
Numbers.
Pets, no look, dish to Purcell. On rebound and puts it in. Why not 2? 4 for Purcell.
5.
What about the shovel pass there from AP?
Nice.
Johnson, deep. Boom. Finally.
Yeah, even he knows too little, too late. But
62-28, just under 6 minutes to go. Purcell back to Austin at the elbow now. Sandifer comes out. Foreman. Pets from 3.
Short.
Armbruster with a rebound. Armbruster coast to coast. Not today.
Boom.
Burns grabs a foul, his first.
I want to see a couple more block shots out of Lawrence.
They are contesting the rim, aren't they?
Well, you get a big kid like Lawrence in there too, and he comes out on some of those outside shots, right? He doesn't block them, but he makes you adjust slightly, and that three-pointer just goes away, right? All you got to do is make him think.
Cole Bride comes in. Now Brock Bradley gets his first minutes. Rebound by Purcell. 1 for 1 for Armbruster from the line. And here comes GP one more time with 5:30 left to go in this home opener for Snohomish. Lawrence.
Oh, didn't get through.
He'll be coached on that one. Tried to take it baseline. Sandifer got in the way. Here's Darius.
Good defense by Snohomish.
Sandifer out top. Now to Josh Johnston. Brock Bradley
here.
Sees what he does. Now he's going to get called. That one pivot, that heel slipped, and he gets called for the turnover.
A new player in the ballgame for the Grizzlies.
That's Manis. That's Evan Manis, who actually came on strong, 6'4". Sophomore. He had a nice debut on the gridiron, had a couple of catches. There's Manis with the ball, down low to Bradley. Brock Bradley, another good football season. Pets, down low, Purcell, and he loves that. What vision from AP up top. Fun to play with him, huh?
Oh, yeah, it'd be great.
Just like me when I used to play with you, John. I used to hit you all over the court.
Yep, absolutely.
Darius can't find it. I had some sarcasm. I hear some sarcasm,
nope,
John.
Not from me.
All real stuff, right?
Absolutely.
He doesn't need anybody to pass to him. Johnny Mack is just fine on his own.
I haven't played basketball in like 2 years, man. My shoes have been put away.
Come on.
You get hurt doing that.
It's true.
You're too young to quit, John.
You only have so many knees.
That's right.
Darius Johnson taking a seat here for the Panthers with 4:20 left to go.
Third foul.
And they're never the same.
There's Manis. Austin finds 3, gets it back out, and almost Foreman.
That was a nice move by Foreman.
Foreman's just got to get in the flow, man. He's been set for a long time. It's all stove up.
JJ, Josh Johnston gets it. Armbruster. Purcell. Oh, Austin got caught there. His brain worked a little too faster than his feet, and he laughs as he comes off, and Burns will relieve him. Look out for STSPN. You just got to check us Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as I look over to the 5-tool player. Monday, and it's Snohomish Kings, and that is the the girls' next battle, Snohomish looking good. They went all the way last year with a great campaign, finishing second, losing in the championship game as more bodies hit the deck. Sandifer there will get up.
Oh, man, Purcell tore his tights.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Where's the equipment manager?
You're going to have to get something there.
Duct tape him.
So what do you think, John Brockman, who's sitting on the edge of the seat here on the coaching staff now, what's he going to tell the boys?
Pick yourselves up, work hard, improve, right?
I think one thing he's got to do is figure out who else can score on their team, because they've only got 2 or 3 players that are scoring. And that's a big problem on any team. Got to have a little more balanced scoring out there.
Josh Johnston drives to the basket and draws the foul.
Well, a lot of that's probably execution on offense, right? I mean, if you're running the offense properly, setting good picks, somebody's going to get open, all right? You just got to execute.
First on Purcell. Josh hits that.
And they will. It's early in the season. It's a new system. They'll pick it up. They'll improve as the season goes along.
Definitely.
Johnston hits both.
Yeah, a new player for the Panthers in the scoring column.
Absolutely is too. There's good defense by Judd. Jonah Judd new in the ball game for Snohomish.
Hayden McDaniel in the ball game.
And there's McDaniel, the big fella. Boy, he moves some kids out of the way on the gridiron.
Yeah.
And Cade McDaniel gets in. He's 6'5" senior. That might be what they need down low.
They're going to keep Foreman out of there, too.
And Foreman from the free throw line, you're exactly right, Ron. He dips back. He says he's not going to play it from there.
But he will.
He's going to get that.
Here comes straight. Oh, and he's denied on the dunk.
I think he was going for it.
He was going.
Hit the rim on the way up.
Oh, we got a hurt ankle.
That's Armbruster. That you can't have that. And Cade picks up his very first foul within minutes. 2:48 left in the ball game here. 66-31. Hopefully Armbruster's not hurt. And did they call a technical foul as Trey hits that? Not sure what happened there, boys.
I think they're just shooting the foul with nobody there.
But why?
He went up to flush it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's going to get a lot of grief for that, isn't he?
He's going to get some ribbon.
He already got it from the bench.
Yeah.
They all stood up and gave it to him. He laughed at him. Now, it must have been a technical. They got the ball back and then threw it away.
Yeah, it probably had something to do with the foul on the dunk.
Inbound there off the hands of Foreman.
Could have been a conversation down there on the baseline that we didn't hear, too, Jeff.
That is true. McGregor, he kind of had some life here early in the third quarter. He hit a big three and launching from way down. Not enough sauce on that one.
Yeah, I think Coach will be unimpressed with that.
And Jim Wilson is impressed enough to take a timeout or unimpressed, whichever way you look at it. We'll step away quickly. 67-31, 2:33 left.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, you not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, we are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Back here from Snohomish High School, Scott Ohsman, John McLean, and the Wedge, Ronnie Henthorn. Good to see you, Wedge.
Glad to be here, Scott. It's a great game for basketball tonight.
We're fun and we're happy to be inside And we got the band, the student section.
The band sounds good.
Excellent.
GP's finally running away with this game after a little bit of slow start, but playing some excellent basketball. Great passing, all around scoring. Very much scoring with almost all the players on the floor there tonight.
They move the rock.
Yeah, they do. And they play tough defense, which is what's going to get them someplace.
Our Player of the Game awards, we had some discussions. We got some new fancy T-shirts here that Todd Elvig, the 5-tool player, had another. How many tools is he up to? I don't know, but this is good stuff right here.
Is that big enough for our choice, though?
That is a good point. It might have to exchange. He has to call the store.
Might.
That's a medium stretch large.
It is a large, but it might have to become an extra large. Purcell with the ball up top for Glacier Peak. Bradley. Manis and Trey. These kids getting some good time. There's Trey, and this time he makes it happen in the paint.
Shot didn't look that good at the end, but it was the right shot.
6 for Trey Lawrence.
And it dropped.
So our player of the game, gentlemen, John, you guys decided. The deep one was Sandifer, no good. But
I think it should be Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. Bo Burns. Nick Bates.
Nick Bates.
Nick Bates.
He was killing it out there.
He was.
Made some good moves. Yeah.
I don't think he did anything wrong.
A lot of rebounds, and he could not miss, making great decisions. Nick Bates going to be our player of the game. Judd to the baseline.
Oh, with the left, too, the reverse. That was a good look.
Nice move. Trey Lawrence, the 6'5" point guard, bringing it across the mid-stripe.
Getting low now.
Boy, he can tilt it in a hurry. Here's Broadley. They swing it around. Purcell. McGregor comes over and doubles. Purcell stops, drops just too much. McDaniel with a good rebound, and lucky it gets it to Johnston.
That was just a smart move. That's a heads-up linesman move there.
Dishing
that at the last second.
Sandifer front rim, and Trey with the rebound as we're 41 seconds left. Stay tuned. We'll have an interview here with Nick Bates, our player of the game.
You better get up and hustle.
I better.
Yeah, you had to get him there.
I might leave.
We'll finish this.
See if I can figure out.
Out of bounds off GP, Snohomish ball.
Unofficial 13 points for Nick Bates.
Plus who knows how many rebounds. Dozens. And everything else good that the boy did. Snohomish with the ball up top. McGregor with the rock. Looking to try to make something happen in the last few seconds. Drives the bucket. Misses the layup. He'll be out. Oh, no, he saves it.
And that's going to be.
It's going to be GP ball. 4 seconds left.
Hey, stop.
Purcell with the ball.
Scott Ohsman almost left
And
it out.
that is it. Let's see if Scotty can wrangle.
69-31, John.
Excellent opener.
More than double the score of the Panthers, but it all happened in the second half.
Yeah, it did. The game was still pretty tight in the first. And then GP stretched it in the second. All in all, good basketball game. Fun to get out on a Friday night. We'll see if Scotty can wrangle Nick. He's looking for him down there. Wonderful evening here at Snohomish High School. It's nice to come down to the valley, get out of the rain and the misery outside. In here where it's nice and warm and the band sounds good.
They got a good band down here at the Snohomish, John. I think they got a bass drum player or a bass player and a drummer. You know?
Ah, there he's got Nick.
Nick Bates, 13 points unofficial. We don't know how many rebounds we missed. We lost count there. You're our player of the game. Boy, you guys came out on fire tonight. What happened?
We were feeling really good. We worked really hard in practice, and we got really good shots.
You're feeling it from everywhere. You had inside, you had outside. What kind of game are you bringing this year?
I'm just looking to concentrate my teammates, get good shots. We're trying to get the W every day.
Is your birthday?
It's Coach Hunter's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Coach Hunter. Hey, real quick, how much grief are you going to give Trey for that dunk?
Well, that was his first try back since his injury. Yep. We got to keep going. He's going to get one this year. I know he will.
So you're playing huge. You're our STSPN player of the game. Hold that up. Great job. Nick Bates, 13 points, ton of rebounds. You're awesome. Congratulations. Enjoy it. We'll be back with more right after this STSPN. Hey, thank you. Congratulations, Nick. All kinds of stuff down here. I don't know what's going on.
He didn't get the birthday boy.
Let's get Trey. Hey, can you get Trey? Where's Trey? He might have left. Oh, there he is.
Coach Hunter's birthday. He's got to be.
I got Trey Lawrence. Hey, how you doing, Trey? This is Scott Ohsman. Thank you. Player of the game, but I don't know if you can get over here, Hill. Trey, everybody knows you had an unbelievable experience, and you're just blessed to be here, and we're happy you are here.
Thank you.
For anybody we kind of told the story a little bit about, so it must mean so much. You got in on Tuesday night a little bit, but you got tonight, and you went up for the big flush.
Yeah, I had to go for it. It's been a couple months, so, you got to go for it when you can.
Well, and are you trying to get to be the point guard? We noticed you brought the ball up.
Not really. Just kind of what I had to do, so.
Was it tough? You had an unbelievable, miraculous recovery. Are you still getting your wind? Are you still getting in the groove? You played summer ball. I mean, you've been playing a lot, but it's still different playing varsity ball.
Yeah, I wasn't able to play all summer. I was out from May 22nd to right before tryouts. So I'm still trying to get everything back to normal and just getting back to used to playing every day again. But it's going good, and I'm getting better every day so far.
Are we going to see a Pets to Lawrence slam?
You can almost count on it this year.
All right, Trey Lawrence, congratulations. So great to see you out here. Glacier Pink with the win tonight, 69-31. We'll send it back up to the booth.
Not much more to say, except thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.
Are we going to take it out, or are we going to give Scotty a roundup?
I say we. Thanks for watching STSPN.com.
It's John McLean.